So now that you guys have finished your drawing part, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do something kind of crazy. We're going to take our drawing and we are going to crumple it. Yes, we are going to actually take our drawing and we are going to bend it and crumple it up. Now you might be thinking, why are we doing this? Now the reason for it is because the rock art is our inspiration. We want to have some texture with our paper, so I'm going to crumple it a few more times. So once you crumple it, you're going to open it back up and crumple it a few more times in areas that don't look like they have enough texture. And you're going to notice your paper is going to get softer as you keep crumpling it. And so those rock paintings have lots of texture because they're done on rocks. And so we're adding a little bit of texture to our paper. So now that I crumpled it a few times, I'm going to open it up. And there we go. We have our textured paper. So now we're going to go ahead and we are going to paint on top of it with our tea and coffee. So we want to make sure that that tea and coffee, it is cold. We do not want hot liquids to be put on this paper. So go ahead, grab your parents, get some tea and coffee made up, let it cool. And as you can see over here, I have my old pot of coffee and I'm just going to pour it into a container, the rest of it. And we are going to paint our crumpled up paper here with our drawing on it. Now make sure you grab either a big or a small brush, either one will do, anything you have on hand. And we are going to paint our drawing here. So I'm just going to tape this back up. Now you're going to make sure though you're working flat because otherwise all of your liquids will just run down off your page. Alright, so with our cooled off either coffee or tea, you're going to take your brush. I'm going to use my smaller brush here. Go ahead, swirl around, treat it like it's just like watercolor, and we're going to go in and we are going to stain our paper on the outside edges of our hands that we drew down. And it's okay if we get a little bit on our hand outlines. We're just going to go ahead and carefully fill in around. And what's great is that with that tea or the coffee, we have that kind of brown color. So now it's going to look like it's on a wall. So we're just going to go ahead and paint that in. And it might take a few coats, so when you add your first few layers, just be gentle because that paper, when it's wet, it's going to tear real easily. So we're just going to go ahead, go in between each finger where it goes to the background. And it's starting to get stained. So once I do this layer, and it dries, I'm going to go ahead. I have a lot of coffee left over, so I'm going to do another layer, and I might even do a third layer. It really just depends on how dark you want it to be. You could do 2 layers, you could do 3 layers, you could do 6 layers. It will get darker the more layers you put down on this drawing. Once we have it all stained and you have it to your darkness that you want, you can leave it the way it is, so the outline with the pencil and the tea, or you can go in with your Sharpie and outline everything that you did in pencil with that Sharpie, and then you will be done with this project. So this is a really different project. I can't wait to see everyone's drawing. Good work. Here's my finished drawing with 3 layers of a coffee stain on top.